Welcome, friends, to day 4 of our 34 days with the angels. Today, we're going to meet and merge with the wonderful Archangel Raphael, twin of Archeia Virtue that we met yesterday, if you've been following along with the journey. And I always feel that day 4 of any challenge or any journey that's longer than 4 days seems to be the day that resistance comes forward, resistance to showing up, things getting in the way, technology. Like I've had, like this has been the experience this morning, and it's been a couple of attempts to record this video, but pushing through. And the number 4 in numerology is all about pushing through. It's all about showing up, saying yes to you, yes to better health, yes to better whatever it is of that challenge. So here we are together. If you are watching this transmission, you've shown up for you. So well done. You've pushed through if you experienced any resistance. And this is perfect because this is exactly what Archangel Raphael can assist us with. To push through, to witness resistance, push through, transform victimhood, prioritize our health. He fills us when we invite him forward. And let's do that now. If you want to just take a deep breath in and just say yes to inviting Archangel Raphael into your space, into your energy field for the next 24 hours. And just saying yes to any ways that he may be able to inspire or motivate or show you greater strategies for promoting and prioritizing your health. He reminds us, thank you, Raphael, he reminds us that every meal, every time we cook, every time we create food or what we pick, every sleep, every time we prioritize good rest, rest for the day, good sleep, rest at nighttime, every activity, every exercise, every walk outside as a butterfly goes past the window is an opportunity for greater health. And sometimes just remembering that helps us in the moment to not go for the junk food or not go to that thing or to prioritize working out and transforming the way that we see working out so it doesn't feel like a chore. It doesn't feel like the thing that we have to do. In fact, it's a gift that we get to do, reframing it into an activity where we're celebrating our physical body. We're celebrating the genius that is this container. Um, and this is really what Raphael supports us with, friends. He comes forward in the green and emerald ray of truth, of spiritual science, spiritual resolve. He supports us to open and develop our third eye chakra so that we can enjoy spiritual sight. And over the last near 20 years, people coming to the angel healing courses and clients, the number one thing that people want to develop is their clairvoyance. Clear meaning clear, voyance is sight, clairvoyance. Yet they may have blocks in the way. For example, the fear of the unknown, or the fear of the dark, or the fear of what happens if we open up psychically. What are we going to see? What is going to come forward? And so here comes Raphael to support us to open and develop our third eye, our spiritual sight, so that we can enjoy seeing and feeling and sensing our loved ones who are always around us, our guides, our angels, the nature spirits who are always around as well. Help us to lift whatever perceived veil, whatever perceived blocks we have, so that we can really open up and see that which isn't physical. He helps us with that. And when we do that, we start to see purple. Either when we're closing our eyes, we'll start to see in our mind's eye a sense and an impression of purple or purple around us. That is the color of our spiritual sight. Green is the color of pure unconditional love. And the emerald ray that Raphael also serves on is I feel like is channeling through me, through my hand, and to you, the emerald light is all about remembering the truth of your being. What is your own truth? What is your own dharma? Dharma meaning your reason for being here, your life purpose, your spiritual purpose, your passions. Are you in full alignment with your truth? If not, just say yes. Raphael can definitely support you to come into alignment with your dharma, with your truth. And remember, as he's saying now, that your truth and your beliefs and your intuition do not have to make sense to anyone else apart from you. Apart from you, if you are saying yes to living your truth and you're being authentic and you're expressing, it doesn't matter what other people think. If they're not in alignment, if they're not catching the vibe of what you're saying or sharing, that's okay. They don't have to listen, they don't have to be a part of that frequency, and that's okay. So he gives us this permission just to be ourselves, just to drop any masks, any shadows, any filters that we're carrying, to be a certain way, to try and be like another person. And he helps us just to be authentically ourselves. And there's a great ease in that, and there's a great comfort. And I think this is why so many people turn to Raphael and lean into him. He's also one of the most tactile angels, and he's the first angel that we work with in angel healing, the hands-on angelic therapy. Even I'm just doing this now because he's so tactile. And when we do the exercise, we might even do it today, some self-healing with Raphael. Um, he makes that which is non-physical really tangible. Really, he helps us to turn on our senses so that we can feel the light moving through us. We can feel that we are a part of the healing. But here he is. He wants to remind us as well. This is another nugget of his teachings, that the angels don't actually heal us, because angels don't see that we are less than anything, less than perfect, less than we divinely are. They see us in our perfected state. Yet they understand that through this physical experience, we pick up conditionings and belief systems that make us feel apart from our well-being, apart from our health, apart from our divinity. And so this is where the angels come in. They magnify our own belief that we can heal us. That's what's meant by holding the space. Holding the space vibrationally means they're holding a template that you can come into should you wish. But if you don't want to come into that, they're not going to impress healing upon you, because that power, my friend, is yours. Angels only magnify that which is there already. So if you are saying yes to greater healing, Raphael can definitely come in once you give him that permission, because of course angels can't intervene. They need our permission because we're beings of free will. Angels are beings of divine will. That's where the difference is. But just saying yes to inviting them in, your world will significantly change. Let's look at the crystal associations of Raphael. And we talk about, I feel it's important to bring in the crystal and the plant associations, not because I've written about them in the book, more focused to the female archangels, to the Archeia in that one, but because working with crystals and plant allies and herbs and fruits that are associated with the angels helps us to close that gap between that which is essentially non-physical and brings it in to the manifested realm. And so it creates a bridge, if you like. So the first crystal is the one that I'm actually wearing, malachite. I wish you could feel the weight of this, friend. It is so weighty. This one was altered for me when I was living in the States, and it's malachite from Zambia and also Mexico, and it's just so beautiful. But malachite as a whole is very purifying, and Raphael, he excels. He's one of the best angels. If you um, if you love fasting, whether it's intermittent fasting or fasting for a long period, he definitely can support you. through that fast with any type of physical detoxification as well, parasitic cleanses, cleanses of the pineal gland, um, cleanses in your environment. He can inspire you to bring in perhaps halite lamps to counteract all the positive ions that come from our technology, that come from our phones and fridges and TVs and everything. And of course, we can come back. I feel like I'm going into different tangents and I want to make this video as succinct as possible today. So I'm just coming back, just asking them to bring back and focus more on the crystals. So malachite, yes, physical detoxification. Also, malachite brings to the surface what are the emotional dynamics behind why you're not feeling the certain way that you want to feel. What is inciting dis-ease? What is inciting the symptoms? It can bring that all to the surface. And sometimes people will say malachite has quite a harsh energy, but I think if you feel ready, if you're open enough to say, I am I'm here to see whatever is in the way of my well-being, of greater energy levels, wherever I'm blocking myself, wherever I'm self-sabotaging myself. I'm just open. I'm open to seeing that. If you're not resistant, then malachite is your best friend. If you are resistant, I wouldn't suggest wearing it, friends, or having it. Maybe go for something a bit more gentle, which is another crystal of Raphael, and that is aventurine, green aventurine. Aventurine is part of the quartz family, so you can easily make crystal elixirs where you, if you've got a green aventurine and it's cleansed and you've blessed it, you can pop it in a glass full of water, leave it in the sun, early morning sun. I wouldn't make crystal elixirs after 12 o'clock. Always make it when it's really energizing in the morning, and then you can drink that. And I might do a different video on making crystal elixirs. Let me know in the comments if you would like that. Green aventurine. Another crystal that's linked with Raphael is emerald. I don't have that, but I'll gratefully receive anybody that wants to send me some emerald. Thank you very much. Plant associations. One of the first plants I want to go to is the lemon tree, and of course lemons. Lemons actually help to raise our frequency to that of the angels. So drinking lemon water is wonderful to raise your frequency as well as detoxifying the liver. For your skin, I drink it every morning with a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Fantastic way just to wake up your body, cleanse your liver before you're eating anything. And it smells super good too. Also, plant associations, lavender, sage, mint, and willow. And you can actually make your own smudging stick. Here I've got lavender mixed with white sage, which is great for cleansing your space, cleansing yourself. And one thing about Raphael, he's the angel of the east, of the element of air, and he helps to focus and purify the environment when called upon. We can bring them in to help purify your space, to help purify yourself, and we might do that now. Let's go on a little journey where we're inviting Raphael in to our breath. And if you want to go deeper with this, friend, there is a guided journey in the card deck called Source Breath. And for those of you who've done courses with me, you probably know what source breath is, a technique that he gifted 2006, an ancient way that we can connect with him and bring through source breath, or the breath of God, into us and onto objects, whether skincare or food or water, to enhance their natural healing properties. But I think we'll do something a little bit different today. So when you're ready, let's just get comfortable. I'm just going to get comfy here. And if you have the card, just bringing that close to you, putting it on your heart. Now, this particular card in the deck is probably one of the most activated cards for healing. And in the booklet, I talk about the laying on of cards, just like you would lay crystals or lay hands on you for healing. This one in particular, Raphael, if you want to open and develop your third eye chakra, just lying down, placing this on your head, just setting the intention that you're ready for your spiritual sight to be open for anything that's in the way, those blocks, those vows, those contracts to be dissolved. And any other area that you feel is tense or tight, any aches and pains, just placing the card on that area and allowing yourself to receive. Of course, the mind is saying, how can a card do that? Just let that be. Come into the space of your heart, come into that space of curiosity, and just see what happens. Let yourself be surprised and delighted because these cards definitely work. Okay, friends. So when you're ready, closing your eyes and just taking some deep breaths in and a full breath out. And we're not going to rush this meditation with Raphael. So if you feel like you can't fully relax right now, if you've got other things to do, then just come back to this journey, save the video, come back so that you can be fully present here. And just allow yourself to detach from any events of your day, any plans you have running in your mind, to-do lists, any frustrations, anything that felt heavy this morning. Just letting it all go and saying yes to being here. Big breath in, full breath out. And if it feels good, sighing out the breath. Giving sound, giving an exit to anything that feels tense or tight. Feeling into the quality of your breath, following the passage of your inhale, following the passage of your exhale. And finding that your inhale and exhale meet, that you can trace that cycle, that circle of your inhale and your exhale. As your breath is coming in to your body, you're experiencing it. And then as you exhale, you're just completely letting it go. And there's no clinging here. You're not clinging to the breath. You're simply just allowing it to move through you, allowing your body to be breathed. Slowing everything down. Now, if you were to continue this for 5, 10, 20 minutes is best, and then repeat this every day. By the time a few weeks pass of this practice, your health, your energy levels, your harmony levels, for definitely as a stress buster, this simple breath awareness exercise would bring so much change to your life. but we're going to enhance it further. We're going to do a version of what's called source breath. And instead of focusing our exhale on something external that we want to expand the frequency of and improve, we're going to just focus that light internally as a means of nourishment, as a means of detoxifying our body. So let's begin that now. As we invite Archangel Raphael to place his hands on your shoulders, and at this time you may see, feel, know a green or a gold or a purple light begin to surround you. Feeling the ease that comes when you are in the company of Raphael. Allowing him to be your big brother, the brother that does not want anything from you, is not here to change you, is here to celebrate you, to lend healing should you wish. And if you wish to receive healing today, just say yes. And with that, we invite Raphael to begin to channel his emerald green, and he's bringing in a gold ray, inviting him to channel this into us now. And if you wish, you can place your hand on a part of your body where you want to receive this healing, or simply place your hands on your heart, for your heart will distribute where is best for you. On your next inhale, visualizing that your breath is filled with golden light, and you are breathing in, you're bringing this golden light into your body through your airways. And our airways are connected to tiny little vessels, over 300 million little airways and larger airways occupy your being, your beautiful container. And so gift them this golden light from source, from heaven, this light of rejuvenation, of optimism, of vibrancy, as the gold infuses into your lungs, into the air between and in your cells. And from here begins to move inside the many waterways of your body, intravascular, interstitial, inside and around your organs and cells, intracellularly, all the liquid, all these rivers of gold beginning to receive this light and move around your body. So now all your airways, all the liquid and the waterways of your body are like rivers of gold and bubbles of gold filled with this vibrancy, which right down within our DNA are rewriting the codes of health, rewiring new patterns, realigning you back to your innate health beyond what the mind can conjure up and cling to. Just allowing that, whatever feels knotted or tight or dense, allowing the gold, the green, the emerald light in. Continuing to breathe this breath. That's it, just opening your body, letting it receive. And this is happening through its own intelligence, your body's own intelligence, as every cell, all the trillions of cells in your body begin to connect and awaken, switching on the codes of well-being and health and brightness, saying yes to receiving. And we ask Raphael to begin a process of detoxification to remove old and unwanted cells, a form of angelic recycling here, much like physical autophagy when we fast, and natural autophagy as our cells die and are remade. We ask for new cells to be coined, new baby cells to be coined and made that perpetuate health and vibrancy on all levels of being, seeing all dimensions and realities beyond time and space, aligning to that now. Any disease states you are ready to alight from, just give them up to Raphael. As you affirm yourself, I am exactly where I need to be. I am one with Source, one with health, whole and shining. Feeling that so as you take one last deep breath in. And releasing. And you can continue this process, this healing with Raphael for as long as you wish. But I'm just going to close the video here with great thanks to you, great thanks to Raphael, asking him to step out of your field when you're ready, but to be with you over the next 24 hours to support your health and well-being. Thanks to those of you who have asked for when the next angel healing courses are. I've put a link to them in the comments, and I wish you a wonderful rest of day with Raphael. Maybe journal down as well, just the inspired ways that you can optimize your health and well-being. Little new daily rituals, new daily strategies that you can optimize and come in to your natural state of well-being. So much love, friends. See you tomorrow.